Hi everyone, I'm Max from the Max team and I am with the Californian guy. It's Kanapesh from France, Arizona,
Yep.
and California. How are you?
Yeah, all of this. I'm the bootleg Californian guy. I'm super happy to be here again. Wonderful soirée, right? We have
Wonderful soiree.
a little bit of French, a little bit of English. We have two
Yeah,
Frenchmen on the cast today, and it's going to be insane.
yeah, it's the last round of this Max Open Cup 9. And after this round, we'll have the top 16. We will play for the playoffs starting next week. So we'll have first Rusinho from Argentina versus Tortue from France. Argentina, France. I don't know if you. What I mean.
So that's gonna be a World Cup remake, is that it?
That's it. If Tortue wins, so we have to get the trophy back, please. No, but
Yeah.
wonderful match, first of all. And congrats to Argentina, because they were ahead, I guess, in the match and
Mm,
deserve their victory. But
absolutely.
fuck their goalkeeper. So now Patsque versus Dan. I don't care anymore, as you see.
Mm,
Patsque from
fine.
Slovakia, and then from France as well. And both match are for a slot in the top 16 because all the players are well placed now. And
Mhm.
I guess you will root for Tortue from the FC Tortue.
Exactly. Yep. I will be cheering for my teammate and longtime friend on the game. I still think that I think all four of them have pretty decent chances of making it to the top, even if they lose. I think tiebreakers are pretty good for all of them. There's a little bit of uncertainty, like you can't definitely say right now that everyone's going to be in the
Yeah,
top cut, but as we always, as we know, like you always have to give it all all the way to the end because sometimes you have surprises and you don't want to be the one on the bad side of the surprise. So I'm sure they're all going to be giving their best tonight.
yeah. For now, we have three players qualified. It's Bruto from Spain with 7 wins. 7 wins. Then Connor from Great Britain, six
Mm.
one, and Rami from Argentina, Rami 94, 6-1 as well. And
Mm-hmm.
then we have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, already 9, 10, 10, 5 twos. 10 5
Yep.
twos. So you have to win if you want to be sure to be part of this top 16. So now we are about to see the lineup from Rusinho from the team Malza. And his Paladin has been banned. Paladin has been banned, and all the other bans are rogue. You may know why.
Oh yeah, we all know why. The deck has been destroying the ladder, especially in the highest ranks. Totally understandable.
Yeah, and
Only
everyone's playing it. Everyone.
Yeah, everyone's playing. You have different variations of rogue. Like some people brought the Miracle Rogue, which is
Mm-hmm.
basically Draka Rogue without Draka, which is the one destroying the ladder. And then some others have Jackpot Rogue, which is a bit less obnoxious, but still a very big threat to some people's lineups. So I can understand why you would
Mm.
ban it anyway.
So we have a Ramp Druid, 30 cards. Paladin, pure Paladin, we won't see this one, and I'm
Yep.
sad because I love the Paladin class. Jackpot Rogue, you mentioned it just before.
Mm.
And Boon Priest. Priest is good. He's good as
Yeah,
usual.
yeah. Especially Boon Priest these days. It's pretty strong. When I saw the lineup from Rusinho, I thought it was Rashino for some reason. Rusinho. When I
Mhm.
saw his lineup, I thought, hey, you got pure Paladin and Boon Priest. Maybe he's trying to beat Druid. But there's no Druid on the other side.
Yeah.
So,
So, do you want
yeah.
to mention anything about this current lineup we'll see? We are
Well,
seeing?
I, I think it's really straightforward. A big combo deck, two very strong
Okay.
board-centric aggro decks in the ban. So I think we're done. I like the lineup
Okay.
though.
So we are about to see Tortue's lineup from Exalti as yourself before.
Yep.
So now it's a very new classes. Is playing Rogue because you have to, but is also playing Warlock, Mage, and Demon Hunter. Quest Demon Hunter, Jackpot Rogue, Big Spell Mage, and Phylactery Warlock. As you know, all the rogues from now are banned. So the Warlock, and we have the we're back in meta with 30 cards now. The previous round was with 40 cards, and now we're back to 30 cards.
We're back to playing Hearthstone. No more Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, we kind of have some Yu-Gi-Oh! Elements to our game nowadays, but hey, it's 30 cards.
Okay, Phylactery Warlock. What do you think about the deck in the current meta?
I think Phylactery Warlock is one of the best non-tier S decks at the moment, which are considered to be Rogue and then maybe Demon Hunter. It's with Druid one of the best decks in the game, but there's just super strong options that mean you can't dominate the ladder with it right now. I think it's a really, really good call in Last Hero Standing, which is why he brought the deck. And I want to mention something about this lineup real quick. I think it's the first time I ever heard someone say that, but Tortue has not changed his lineup from last week on purpose. He told me, this is the lineup I'm going to bring next week. Yet again, I like it. It's gonna do the job. You can see that there's a nerfed Relic of Dimensions in this Demon Hunter. This is not out of forgetting, and it's super interesting.
Good. Yeah. And you know that your opponent take a look to your previous lineup and try to figure out which deck you will remove, which one you will try to add in your lineup, and so it's a surprise. You keep everything. Good,
yeah,
like
technically, yeah.
Okay, so we're about to start the games. Will have Rusinho at the top of the screen and Tortue at the screen. Don't know what. Go. We want to see Tortue. Turtle, English. So, just a second. Aim on cam, but not. So please, we want you to appear. Why not? Why not tell me why? I don't know. I'm gonna check it later during the games. Okay, I'm giving the players the go they deserve.
Yep.
Okay, Rusinho, where is he? There. It's okay. You can start. Good luck. And in French for turtle. Tortue, où es-tu? Il est là. C'est bon. Vous pouvez lancer. Bonne chance.
Bonne chance.
Yes. Okay.
Was it in Taken?
Yeah, Taken with Lime Listen. Joining the camera. Good. I don't see mics on light. Reddit. It is. It is. Okay. I'm gonna give it. Give him the link. Okay, we're live. 10 minutes delay, but we're live right now. Okay, so why?
I see both players online if this is what's happening.
I'm trying to have the players. Just a second. Oh, Elbon Lady subscribed for his 20 months together. Thank you, Elbon Lady. Thank you.
That is crazy indeed. Yep.
Yes. you so much, Alban Lady. And welcome here for this round 7 of the Max Open Cup 9. Okay, il m'a pas accepté.
And we have a red from Rusinho.
Hi everyone from Argentina.
Yep. You can tell this chat is going to be very, very animated. We've had this before. It's going to be great. Can't wait to see it.
And we have the flag, the Argentinian flag, and the French flag as well. Crazy. French flag, I can't see. Okay. Okay, so do a battle with a friend. It's not him. Not him. Where are you? Rusinho, hanging out in main menu. Please accept Tortue's request.
Oh, he did send the request. Okay.
Okay, we have Rusinho. Okay, I don't know why the second camera is not working tonight, but the first one is good. It's Turtle's one. Camera. Good.
What a shame.
I'm gonna fix it.
It's worked in the past, right?
Yeah.
We know this man has a cam and he knows how to use it. Beware.
We have Carlos telling Messi versus Mbappe. On the chat.
Yeah. You could say that Turtle is kind of like Mbappe.
I don't like Mbappe so much because of two things. He's from Paris and I'm from Marseille, so everything from Paris is bad. And it doesn't defend du tout. Comment on dit du tout? It doesn't defend
at all.
At all. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I don't like it if you take Griezmann, he make the job. Okay. So Mbappe is scoring goals, and that's what we're asking to how is it? I don't remember.
I don't know how you say that. It's the people who...
I used to know.
They, you know, chat, the people in football who score goals, like they're super ahead on the field.
I have to find it back.
Whatever.
Okay. Rusinho is still hanging out in main menu, so and Tortue is starting the clean again because it's bugging. How is it? Like striker is a butter, I guess. But I have to find.
I think the one who is in charge of scoring goals is called a striker. I mean, I've watched Blue Lock, and in Japanese they say strikada. So I thought maybe there was something related to English here, you know.
Okay. I'm trying to striker forward. That's it. Forward player, le joueur qui est devant. Attaquant.
Yeah. Okay.
Attention. Okay, et oui, celui-là même. So we can switch to French at any time because we have 2 French players tonight.
Yep.
Okay, so Mubot is telling me that he has to get new rights from Twitch because new things appear. Okay, that. Okay. So, is it good now? Preparing to battle a friend. I repeat.
Yep. Who's going to be
at the bottom? It's
down?
Tortue.
Yeah, at the bottom.
You know it. Every French player will be at the bottom too.
All right. You know, you can't always give it to the rest of the world, you know, sometimes.
No. No. Not every time. Okay.
Exactly.
So, we want fight. Preparing to battle a friend. Go. I have to... Do we start? No, no. No, you start directly with the first game. Go. We want fight, we want Hearthstone, we want cards.
Yeah, you can tell that we have a fan club for both of the players. I can see Durbanox saying that Rusinho is going to misplay 10 times in this match, trying to be cocky for Tortue, which is because we're all part of the same practice group, right? It's nothing against Rusinho. And a lot of people in the chat just speaking,
Yeah.
I think, some Rusinho's language. I don't know if it's Spanish, Argentinian, Portuguese, but whatever people play in this wonderful place that is Argentina. Anyway, we have fun clubs, both fun clubs very well represented here.
Yes, and we can have the match starting in few minutes, I guess in few seconds. Doing battle with a friend, finally. Okay.
Yep. And my
so,
APM is on point.
Spectate.
Let's go.
And Rain is trying the exclamation mark right command. You have to try the exclamation mark left command. Very good command.
I don't know. Have I been given? Yeah. Thanks, Rain. That's my guy. You can try the other one if you want. If you want to be a nice person, giving to the people who don't necessarily have whatever. Just be nice and give Max a shout out as well. And the first game is going to be
Demon Hunter.
Demon Hunter.
And,
yes, against Druid.
Yeah, the Druid. Ramp Druid with the coin, with White Growth, with Nourish. Okay, can you beat that?
I'll be honest. One of the reasons people play Druid is to destroy Demon Hunters. So I would expect that Tortue's game is going to be very difficult. But since he's not playing like the Sinful Brand kind of thing that is being played at the moment on the ladder, maybe, just maybe there is a better shot with the relics. I don't know. He's got the 6-mana relic in hand. He's got the sigil to try and get going in the next couple of turns. Rusinho, has the ramp, has the guff. So both players really not blanking at all.
And I have a very good news here, because now we have the camera from Tortue.
Let's go!
Everyone is here with the camera. And we can see that...
the Need for Greed.
Yes, on 3, it's good. And
it is the best draw.
We can see that Rusinho has an Argentinian flag on his, I guess, his bed.
Okay, I will see that. Maybe
you'll see that in
10
minutes.
Okay, I will. Alright, so Tortue had the chance to draw the Need for Greed on 3, meaning that he would reduce not 4 but 5 cards from his hand with the first part of the quest, which is the nuts. He's got reduced spell damage as well, which is really useful in this deck. Rusinho on the other side has been ramping quite efficiently. He still has Nourish and Guff. He's going to have the draw to follow it up. So there is a very short window of opportunity here for Tortue to try and steal this game before it's taken from him. And I don't see a location in this hand, Max.
Yeah, and I just remember that we forgot something very important. Happy New Year, everyone! We are in 2023 now.
Tu viens de souhaiter une bonne oreille aux gens.
Et quand Happy New Year, year? What do you say?
Year. Yeah.
Exactly what I said.
Happy New Year, everybody! It's a pleasure.
That's why we call you the Californian guy.
Yeah. Californian guy from Bussy Saint-Antoine, representing for my homies.
From Bussy Saint-Antoine? What do you say?
No, no, no. Boussy, Saint-Antoine. Come on.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not repping for pussies, Max. Come on. What are
No.
you talking about? And Rusinho playing Guff, which, as we all know, is the best single thing a druid can do. I'm sure Tortue is going to be very happy to see that. You know, ramp,
Hmm.
ramp, ramp, and then
Yeah.
the draw is going to be great as well.
And
He
more
does go with the
are more
trade,
incoming. This
and we've
Under
found,
King and other scales. Yeah. And here it is. Location.
yes, the one and only, the best card in this hand has been drawn. Tortue now has to play the location and decide if he wants to start dealing damage with the Fell Barrages, if that fits the curve, or if it's better to draw a curve of hero power and whatnot. I
And
think
hmm,
he's counting that.
I don't speak any Spanish, but I see in the chat Russo, Mata, Tortuga Ninja. I guess Russo is Rusinho, Mata is to kill, I guess. And
Yeah.
Tortuga Ninja, I guess, is Ninja Turtle. So
Yeah, but I
it's
think,
quite fun.
yeah, but you know, they have this very specific grammar rule where
Mm,
if you talk about tortue,
yeah.
the verb mata is it applies to the object, not the subject, and so it's Tortue who's gonna win.
Okay, I see.
I've heard that definitely somewhere, maybe on a box of cereals. I don't know. It's got to be somewhere anyway. And
Mm,
Rusinho is now with 8 mana and different options.
yeah. Okay, okay. And we can see that he has the plan to gain a million or more. There's Anubrakan as well. Everything is here.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, this druid deck is not just like any other ramp druid, which is trying to ramp early on and do big things. In this deck, the big things are not like minions, they're not disruption, they're an OTK, which is Bran, Asilor, and Anubrakan. The combination of three, which costs 11 mana,
Mm,
allows you to play all of the Asilors. Like, Asilor gives you another Asilor, which gives you another Asilor, which deals 16 damage, which can do 32 with Bran, and you get to do 2 in the same turn, so it's 64, and nothing can beat that. And Rusinho is way ahead in his run towards the win
mm.
condition. He's got a Nubrakan, he's got tons of draw to go get the rest. And so the way Tortue loses this game is if Rusinho draws the 2 remaining cards before he's dead, but you can see he's going to draw cheap, powerful cards this turn.
Yeah. So he's thinking about his turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, location
Activate the
into
location.
Relic of Dimension.
Yes, the
Back to,
location which... Sorry.
back to my days, this card was 5 manas.
It was. It was, and now it's 1 mana. What do you think about that?
Not bad. Very good
Yeah,
nerf.
it is
Okay,
a very good nerf.
so
Yeah, so I was about to say that the location means you get to double the effect of your next relic, and the relic that Tortue just played allows him to draw cards with a reduced cost, so he can play more in the same turn. And it's very useful, because his deck wants to play minions that have spell damage on them, and then spells that do damage that is buffed by the minions for as little mana as possible, so he can kill people as early as possible. And this game, he, much like Rusinho, is drawn, well, I would say the nuts, because it might well be lethal next turn already.
yeah, 9 cards in both ends. So what can it do now? Oh,
Huh.
for each armor.
What is an efficient way to not die and move towards winning the game by
Hmm.
drawing cards?
Okay,
Okay,
armor. Armor.
yes. You play a minion that gives you armor, you give it a spell that also gives you armor, and you play a minion that becomes free when you have armor. It's all working as intended. The hand space has been made so it can draw more in the following turn and possibly find lethal on the spot. But another location, another relic of dimension, and a lot of damage for Tortue this turn.
Yeah, maybe the combo will start it now. Hail damage +2.
Yep, and there's only 41 damage. I think 41 damage has to be dealt this turn for Tortue to have the best chances of eliminating this druid.
Okay,
That's a
drawing.
good start.
Drawing
Wait,
more. Jace is here.
I think
Jace
it's
is here
lethal.
for 1.
I think it's lethal.
I
I
guess.
repeat. I repeat, it's lethal. It's game! Tortue's done it! Let's go!
And now we'll have the Jace Dark River.
And I see the flag you were mentioning before.
C'est drôle. So, it's 1-0. What is it? It's 1-0 for Tortue here. And we won't see the druid anymore. Has been defeated.
Yeah, that's right. So this is last hero standing, which means that as opposed to the traditional conquest format that you guys might be used to watching in Masters Tours, what we try to do here is not validate decks. It's eliminate decks. We're trying to beat people, not just win. We're trying to beat people. And so it's very important in these types of matches that you bring a lineup that has a chance to counter the aggression. Because say that, which is the case right now, Tortue wins the first game, you still have to beat this deck that just beat you. So you need to find the proper response to it. And according to Rusinho, Boon Priest is the way, and I think he's very right.
And you said that Tortue is lucky enough to still have his quest in starting. And you love to that or not? Because it's a joke.
I was.
You're
I'm
like
sorry.
a paradox. You don't love to this joke. But
No,
Jumbo
no.
does.
No, I like jokes. It's just I was a little bugged by the fact that it seems Twitch has got a problem.
Ah, yeah?
Yeah, I think Twitch is, it's down. I mean, our Twitch is working, right? But the website has got a problem.
I'm not sure it's working because I don't have the retour in English anymore.
Yeah, but it says live. Oh,
okay.
I have it.
Yeah, it's just, live, but I don't have the. It's a black screen for me.
Okay, it's gonna be back soon. I hope.
Okay, we all hope. I don't have any alert or error message on OBS, Streamlabs OBS. So we'll see.
Yeah, we will. So I'm sorry I didn't catch the joke with the quest here, but again, we have quest on 1 because we're very lucky.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's what you said? Holy
yeah.
All right, let's go. Same terrible sense of humor.
Exactly what I said.
All right, so quest on 1. What a lucky boy. And we've got
and then goes it twice. Okay, so we have the priest, the opposite side, with power word fortitude number 1 and number 2.
Yeah,
but nothing to combine with.
Yeah, exactly. So we've seen Tortue's deck. We know that it takes a couple turns, to like set up the location, draw your cards, do your thing. And does he have a connection problem? No, he was thinking.
No.
Okay. We've seen this deck. We know it takes some little bit of time to set up. And what Rusinho is going to be trying to do is play Switcheroo, draw 2 of his 5 minions in the deck. There's only 5, so you have better chances to draw exactly what you want. And so what he's going to do is going to play them, buff them, and make a gigantic taunt that has the same stats as what he's just built on the board using the spell Boon. And it takes a little bit of setup as well, but slightly less than what Tortue needs.
I don't
So
know
it's,
if you notice, but Tortue is lucky enough to get for twice its Need for Greed on 3.
yeah, that's because I told the game that I needed Tortue to speed it up a little bit. You know, like don't get snowballed too early in the game, so he's got a
Mm,
chance at making me proud. I'm glad the game
okay.
listens sometimes.
So we have the Handmaiden now and the Regent Elemental. I guess it's too early to start with
Uh,
Priestess Valish.
well, sometimes what some people do, and I think it's pretty good, is you can play the Radiant Elemental, which is the 2-mana guy in Rusinho's
Mm-hmm.
hand, and just leave it there. It's gonna die, but it's fine. Because then you're going to draw Animate Dead, which, if your Elemental is the only thing that's been killed, will be revived for as cheap as 1 mana. And this is when you go off. So he could very well just do that and feel safe, but he needs to draw Animate Dead to compensate.
And I guess Twitch is back. I know I have
Ooh, it
the
is.
video, and I guess I'm connected to the.
I
Okay,
think you're right.
already the Silver Moon Arcanist. 10 cards in hand. Something. Don't drink that much.
Demons. Demons.
Hmm.
Yeah. When you draw spell damage, you usually would like it to be reduced. It's probably going to stay for a 3 mana, but you have 3 more minions that you can draw and reduce with your Relic of Dimensions next turn. Since we have the location, which is the Relic Vault, we can already set that up. And next turn, play a doubled up copy of the Relic of Dimensions. So I think that's the plan. And he's really thinking about, do I want to kill the Elemental and take a risk that he's going to res it? Or do I want to take the risk that he's going to buff it now, but at least he can't play 2 of the Animate Dead next turn? He's going to go with the kill. I think that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he doesn't play the location? Oh.
Okay.
So he was not thinking about leaving it up. He was thinking about delaying the draw. That's interesting. I don't know why you would do that. Uh, he wants to use the coin for something else, I guess. Yeah, I think that makes
Okay.
sense.
Okay. So, hmm. You do you want to use your location now or combine it later next turn with the relic of dimension and the
I
coin
would,
or
yeah, I think I have to play double 6-mana relic next turn, no matter
Hmm.
when you play the relic. You have to do it. But okay, he's going. Okay, I see what he's doing here. He's just activating the second part of the quest to reduce whatever
Hmm.
removal is going to draw, so he doesn't die on the first board.
Hmm.
Set up the location and eventually go for it next turn.
Okay, and we have 9 cards.
Ooh. And he activates Gift of the Naru by dealing 4 damage instead of 3. Interesting.
I have the Sunwell at
Yep.
1 mana. Not much.
Mm-hmm. It's very cheap indeed. And he doesn't have... Oh no, he does, sorry. He does have a Handmaiden in the hand. Um, uh, Ah, I don't know about this turn, to be honest. He's not going to be able to play Valish because he used 1 mana to activate the Sunwell, and so he won't be able to draw a boon if he draws it. Turns out he did not, so it's fine. He's not getting punished for anything. But that means the Valish is probably gonna have a lot less value than you would typically expect from a Boon Priest turn. But he's developing before Tortue gets to draw into the reduced cards as well, so I think that's fair, right?
Okay. So he has to play cards from the worst class in the game.
Yeah. Oh, the boon was there. Yeah, and there's no mana for Valish, so there's no boon on the board. But he's got a
Okay.
pretty good setup for next turn.
I have to do something before playing this Relic of Dimensions. How many cards in hand? This is
Yeah, and
one.
maybe you don't play the Relic of Dimensions. Does he have the clear on the 8/15 this turn? With spell damage and doubled up Relic of Extinction, I think it is. Yep, Extinction for 1 mana. It does 2 damage. Yeah, so it's been upgraded once, and it should do 2 damage, then 2 damage. But if he plays spell damage, he could also play both of the minions. It's not going to do 2, but 6 damage, and it's going to do 6, 6, and then 7 and 7 if he activates the location as well. So he does have the full clear. He doesn't have to worry too much about Ice Trap because he found a way to clear through Ice Trap, and he's not going to have to activate the location either. Oh, he does have to activate it actually. He's missing 1 damage otherwise.
Okay. So got rid of this 8 too many. Then the chat is on fire and I see Ronaldo is finished. Okay. You're talking about corruption. Okay. Why not? Le foot mène à tout. Okay. So what will it be now? Is boon is not very relevant anymore?
Do you hear me well?
Not that well. Disons que jusqu'ici je t'entendais, puis à un moment ça, je ne t'ai plus entendu du tout. Qu'est-ce que tu dises?
Ouais.
Est-ce que tu m'entends bien?
Bah, est-ce que tu m'entends? Eh oh, ouais, j'ai
Ouais.
eu un petit saut de connexion, ça a duré 3 secondes. Mais...
Ça va
Ok, ok.
très mieux maintenant. Et je profite que nous
Oui.
sommes en français pour dire qu'on a
Oui.
Maxence sur le chat. Et bonjour à toi Maxence
Ah,
et bonne année. Ainsi qu'à tous les
wesh
Français.
Max.
Et tous les
Est-ce qu'il est
Argentins
venu
aussi, tout ça.
Il est venu, il est venu pour soutenir la Tortue avec son deck préféré de la méta pré-nerf.
Je pense
Ce
puisque
deck, c'est quand même les nuts.
il a dit quel deck
Ouais, c'est ça.
une deuxième fois ensuite.
Ouais, c'est parce c'est lui qui a branché Tortue dessus en fait. Hein.
Ah, je
Il a
vois ce que
essayé de
c'est.
brancher tout le FC d'ailleurs. Ça a plutôt bien marché.
Bravo à toi Maxence. So,
Yes.
now, back in English. So don't
Yep.
forget that we'll have this freezing trap, but I don't think it will be that relevant here. Okay, can we do something with the Jades? I guess.
Well, Jace at least activates Fel Barrage, but I don't remember every Fel spell that has been played, and I do not have a tracker on, so I would imagine it's not a clear, because 12 damage is a whole lot to deal. And it's annoying that he cannot play double Relic of Dimensions this turn from having had to press the button last turn.
Okay.
I think if he draws another, he gets Kurtrus. Yeah, he's not reducing anything.
Didn't attack. Okay, and doesn't know what which enter secret is now.
Yeah, I think he knows it's not motion something like that deals 6. It's not ice drop, and I don't think he cares too much about the other ones. Or maybe freezing is annoying, but like he doesn't have to play around it too much. Just needs to attack first, just so he
Mm-hmm.
knows. And I think the biggest issue is going to be this turn, like what do you draw? I think he still has a Relic of Extinction, so if he trades one Guild Trader, draws 4, and there's both the Trader and the Relic, there is something he can do, but I'm not really sure what's in the deck right now, so it's a little bit difficult to tell.
Mm.
Maybe if you shuffle both of the Guild Traders and you draw both of them, it's like always good, but you have to burn a card. Yeah, I think I like this a little bit more. Oh, he's not trading first? So
Okay,
he's
no
going for the
trade.
1 spell damage. Holy moly. And he got the location. Let's go.
Okay, but you have to do it very quickly now.
Yeah, but he's Kylian Mbappe. He's Tortue. He's the one with the most APM in the room. This guy used to spam freaking charge board priest. Let's do this. Come on. Show us. And I think this is not going to be a full clear, guys. I think this is not... It is going to be a full clear. What am I talking about? Incredible turn.
Oh,
Yeah. I really thought it
that's
was going
because
to be good for Rusinho, but it's getting cleared again.
that's because of the impressive deck brought from by Maxence. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and you can see Derpinox repping for the for his friend in the chat, and I can see that he's got some competition on the Argentinian side, so everything's going well. But when I see Tortue Scam, I hadn't seen it. Both these
It's
players
here.
are pretty handsome.
Oh. And it's a pity that we don't have on Twitch the flags from the guys on chat, like where we can have on the Maxim Discord.
Yep. Yeah, that's right. I think some
It's
people.
funny. I like it.
I don't think you even have the option to add it to your name. It's not like
Don't think
Twitter.
so. Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right.
So it's the Viper doesn't put Rusinho here, I guess.
Okay,
It's
that's
finished,
gonna be
you
a
win. It's
2-0
2-0.
lead.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he has to win everything with the rogue. The very skillful rogue.
Mm.
Careful? Scary. Careful.
I don't know what you mean. If it's scary, it's scary. Careful means it's like it's a rogue, but it pays attention to things. You know, it's like I'm a rogue,
No.
but I'm not gonna play too hard. I don't want to
No.
hurt anybody. All right.
No, it's more the scary thing. Oh, can you see that? For the third time?
Is that a... Oh, the
Yes,
quest on
the
one.
quest on one for Tortue.
You know what I think would be
Cannot
real
lose.
crazy?
Now tell me.
If he draws Need for Greed on the 3 again.
Oh yeah.
3 times in a row, that would be
Scripted,
nuts.
scripted.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm informing the next players that we already have 2-0 in the first match.
Yep. So they get ready to either play or wait for an additional 3 games. Because everything can happen with this jackpot rogue. It's
The
not like
Gnoll.
Miracle. Yeah, you have a Nolan too. You're playing for board, Tempo King. Rusinho is playing the jackpot, which means that you have the reconnaissances, you have board, you have random, you've got all sorts of crazy things that can happen, and Tortue is playing a nerfed deck. So I guess this is Rusinho's best shot. I mean, it's the last shot, so it's the best he's got left, but it was also one of the best in his lineup to try and get a clean sweep on Tortue's lineup at all, because this deck is really super mega polyvalent.
Yeah. So, oh, mountain beer. Yeah. The
There.
beer. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not drinkable.
Now, and
Wait,
I often hear French players call baby beer, and it makes me laugh
that's pretty
every
cute,
time.
actually. You can
Baby
imagine a little
beer.
beer walking, like look. That's actually insanely cute. But this is a confusion that happens a lot of times in France, beer and bear. I think it's because we like beer a little bit too much, but I'm not gonna go and, advance myself too far ahead in people's
Now,
behavior.
I guess because we cannot English any foreign language.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. We like French too much. French is
Yeah,
so
because
hard. It took all of our brain memory, the language bit. It's been completely
right.
overloaded with French.
Yeah, but German is not bad as well.
Oh yeah.
Talking of art to pronounce, to learn languages.
Okay, I have no idea. I don't know the
You
German people
don't.
too much.
Hmm. So there is a meme,
Yeah,
Twitter, Facebook
yeah.
video, and you have the words spoken in many languages, like
Mm-hmm.
hôpital in French, hospital in English, and Krankenhaus in German.
You had to say it with such a characteristic accent.
Yeah, you cannot
That's
be quiet.
Yeah, I, I,
Okay.
I'll, I'll
Oh,
I'll just let the chat know that this was not made with the intention to hurt anybody from Germany. It's just that we are French,
yeah.
so we don't have such a great um, um, idea how to do languages. So, just go
All
with the
right.
flow, all
All
right?
right. Also, French were superior to everyone else.
Yeah, and very important, we haven't talked about it, but
Hmm.
Rusinho played Reconnaissance and got what is one of the best minions out of it, which
Mm.
is the Mama Bear. Um, and it's going to be very annoying for Tortue because not
Hmm.
only is this a taunt, it is a taunt that has baby taunts in it, and he can play it multiple times because he's playing Stash, Contraband Stash, which he's got 2 copies of.
Hmm.
And he's got Tess as well. So if Tortue doesn't draw the Relic of Dimensions to do something crazy in the next couple turns that kills him in a single wave, you might have a little bit of trouble chipping through bits and bits of things turn after turn.
I guess we already have the best joke of 2023 on the chat. Lapinox saying, "Go." Ah putain, il est génial.
Il est trop fort.
he say, he says, "Go get some catching with Norwis, bro."
Ah, mais quel chien, il fait ça en
Ah,
stream en plus, hein, vraiment il n'a
ah,
aucune
putain, il est
race.
trop bien.
Cet homme est fou.
Ah, putain. Ah, il m'a tué.
Yeah, he's really, really,
Best joke of 2023.
yeah. Right. I don't want to sound like a moron, so I'm not going to, it's not good what you did here, Turpinox. Um, Not very funny.
Mm.
Please don't do it again.
No, don't do
And
that.
yes, and I think Tortue is slowly losing control of this game because this Need for Greed has not been played, and if he plays it now, it's going to cost 4 mana. And Rusinho's hand is looking scarier and scarier and scarier. Because we have the opportunity to play 8 mana, actually, sorry, 6 mana with the prep, do something insane, and then do it again with the cash. And Tortue has just drawn the Relic of Dimensions. So maybe it doesn't hold true anymore, but maybe it does. I don't know anymore.
Okay, so I made a ban. Cat. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh,
Lenny
yeah,
A90. Can
I'm
you
reading it.
still? Okay, you can still. Oh, because maybe you
Yeah, it's because I'm a mod.
moderator.
That's right. That's very nice of you, Lenny, but please have a
Okay.
good time in the ban zone.
Yeah, in L.
Yeah,
Okay, so
you were
what
hell.
is that golem guardian taunt? Can't be targeted by spells or hero power. Okay. Okay, so we have a rogue with taunts from any classes. Any class,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Okay. Well, can you do that, Tortue? You
I
manage to get a 3-0 with this objection. Objection. When your opponent plays a minion, counter it. You don't want to play your Jace on it.
No, you definitely don't want to play Jason to objection. You probably don't want to be playing Guilt Trader either, because this is the best card that you have in your hand, and that's
Hmm.
probably going to stay the best card for the rest of this game. You may want to even play Kurtrus in the objection if you have the mana remaining to do big things. He's got 5 mana, play another Relic of Dimensions, which is gonna get doubled up again if he wants to, or he can double up on the 6/6/7/7 Relic of Phantasms. He's not gonna double it down. He knows that there could be scabs on the 8, still does not want to do it on 7. I don't really know why, but I suspect it's got something to do with the Relic of Dimensions costing 5 next turn.
Hmm.
And he's got board, so it's fine. Incredibly
Yeah,
lucky with his draws, but that is working.
yeah, the 6/6 are very good versus those 5s. Okay. He doesn't know which secret it is. We have a Gnoll and
He's tested
and
quite a few of
Contraband
them
Stash.
actually. I think he knows it's something for minions when they're summoned because it's not Oasis because he traded minions. It's not Barrier, or if it is, he doesn't care. It's not Counterspell. I mean, what can it be left apart from Explosive and an Objection?
Hmm.
I think he knows. He's got to know. Yeah, and Rusinho with this objection is taking every chance that he can possibly have to try and build the board and
Hmm.
hopefully stick it because he needs to win this game using the board. He is going to take trades. Okay, interesting. I
Okay, the
guess he
Vault
was afraid of dying.
and
Yeah,
Okrad wants to go to 2-2 because he wants to see penalties.
I want to see penalties with the mine lock. Oh yeah. Oh no, people are telling Derpenox to stop the hate. Okay, you just apologized. Good. Yeah, good. You have to stop at some point, you know. Don't. um
Okay, so 10 cards,
incredible
4
draws.
in deck,
I think it's
and
lethal.
still objection.
I don't know what spells he's played, but I would suppose there must be at least one Fell Barrage that's been played. There's no rush to like win now. Like if it's not lethal or you have a single doubt, you'd never rush it. But I feel like if Rusinho is still in this game next turn, um, then it's weird.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can see here Rusinho has got a handful of expensive cards, breaks against 0 mana stuff that clears the board and deals damage, and I
Yeah.
don't know, like
It's
Fera
like
vaisselle, parce que tu veux.
it's like Tortue about one turn here. Okay. We're
Yeah.
waiting for having everything in my hand. Hitting the board and chilling. Now your turn. The scabs doesn't do anything here. Okay, it's time for contraband stash maybe? The thing.
Uh, I don't know, like I guess it has to be that because you still have objection, but you never get more out of it
Mm,
now. And yeah, you've got taunts, you got minions, you've got stuff that's gonna eat the barrage hits from Tortue. You have resilient minions that don't die to the first AoE. And if there is a way you stick a board and win the game, this is exactly how. So good recognition here that
mm,
you don't want to be playing scabs because it reduces the mana of your next turn. Bullshit like that. You have to go in, mate. You have to go and try to get this W before it goes away. And what's he gonna do now? Playing 5 mana into objection? Is this not the worst thing in the world?
mm.
Torture? Come on. Yeah, 3 mana cheaper than 5. Thanks. Don't you
Hey,
dare mess that one up. Okay, he's got it.
spell damage,
Spl
spell damage, spell damage. Now
yeah. Do you remember
unleash fire.
Firebat?
Yeah.
He used to say that the best combo in the game was damage plus damage plus damage plus damage equals lethal. And this is exactly what we're seeing here. It's an absurd accumulation of damage and
Mm,
mana reductions. Uh, that just ends up completely destroying Rosino's attempts to even counter the deck. Like, he was playing some of the most polarized matchup. He was ready to face Demon Hunter. He had done his homework,
yeah.
but
It's a
it was just too
3-0.
hard. Can't do anything about it. Uh, Tortue wins.
Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to have the guys for a little interview on Discord. Uh, okay. Oh. Hey, I want to speak with the Rusinho. Oh, I hate the game. Trying to have it with battle.net. Thanks for the games. Okay, for a little interview. This. Okay, we'll have Tortue waiting for Rusinho. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we have both of them. So I'm adding them in the conversation right now.
Yep.
Rusinho and
Do something with this hair. It's impossible.
yeah, you have to.
I'm supposed to cut it soon, so
Yeah, please.
it's not gonna be a problem. Oh, come on! Don't be rude.
Uh,
Yeah.
oh no, I'm not the good. Okay, yeah. Okay, I have
Yeah.
to call in the other
Sure. Move me whenever.
the other thing. Okay. Yeah. Calling here. Ok, tu peux remettre ta caméra s'il te plaît?
Yep.
Fine. Okay, we have a Rusinho, I guess.
Hello.
Okay, do you hear us well?
Hi, how are you?
Fine,
Hey,
fine. No need to turn your camera on Discord. I still have you
Okay.
on the other side, and we're waiting for Tortue. Okay, I guess he will be connected soon. So
Yeah, I'm sure he
just
is.
yeah, he's trying to make thing work. Okay, so thank you and happy new year, Rusinho. Thank you for being here with us tonight. It has been, I guess, a rough match with this 3-0 versus this Demon Hunter. What do you think about the game right now? I see many players complaining about Rogue and Demon Hunter. So what about you?
Yeah, the meta right now it's kind of just rogue stuff on ladder, but we were playing like a week before meta because Miracle Road wasn't that hard. We sent lineups before New Year, and also it was more like this DH that he was playing, and not that much of the Steno abusive sergeant stuff. I thought I could beat that DH. I didn't think it was that hard, but well, he kind of kicked my ass at all. The Druid game was a bit hard. That lethal on turn 7, and then well, I screwed up on the game with the priest. That it was I think the best game I could have to take the win. And well, I screwed up. I think on turn 6, 7, something like that.
Yeah, the one when you
well,
were trying to go off and you didn't Valish in the end of the turn, yeah.
Yeah, exactly that. It hurts. It hurt me a lot. But well, okay, I misplay and I got punished. It's what it has to be.
These things happen, it's fine. Like the deck changed so much because of the nerf. Like the timings are different. It's you can't get blamed for that. You just it's fine. It happens.
I was stilled with myself. Also because before the nerf, I like played a lot that deck, and it was well really strong. It was kind of stupid, by the way, but well now I didn't practice it. I thought it was like more like it was before, but I have to just control a bit of my mana, and well I didn't control it at all.
Yeah, happens. I tried to say it on the cast that you seem to have done your homework with the lineup. You were prepared to play against Demon Hunter. You had Boon Priest. You had Druid. Incredible game on the Druid. You basically drew the nuts. Like it's just such an incredible thing that a nerfed Demon Hunter could outspeed you this game, despite doing everything you could possibly do to have a good game on the Druid. And it still didn't it didn't do it. Like, Tortue, this demon hunter, how did it feel?
Great, I guess. I wasn't sure if it was a good pick because I think the other Demon Hunter with Steno might be better. But I just don't play the game right now. I didn't have time these past weeks, so I just keep playing the decks I know, and
and the
fortunately,
thing you like.
Yes, it's just the decks I have played a little because yes, I don't have time to play right now, but I hope I will practice more for the top
16,
and we will see. Yes.
And I noticed that on Twitter you said that it will be a new top for you in the Max Championship. Tell us about your run in the different Max Open Cups.
Yep.
I said this is like the fifth top in my sixth tournament.
Good.
But I'm not sure because I fast checked, and maybe I have missed one or two tournaments.
Okay,
but,
no problem.
I guess I was like right now I am like 37 10, 37 win and 10 lose in these events. And
Good.
I really like to play one round per
Per
week.
week. Mm.
This is the kind of frequency I like to play, because I feel that I can play like 4 hours
Yeah, for Tony.
in a row and keep playing well. And yes, just
That's
if I
really
have
good
to
virtue.
play. Sorry.
No, that's pretty amazing, because it's kind of hard, at least for me, play with full focus, full attention in long tournaments. So
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's why we do this like this. So we let the players have the choice for the schedule of their matches when they're not broadcasted on the Max TV, and only have a BO5 to play in the week is I guess better. So it's a top for you, I guess, Tortue, and it's not over yet for you, Rusinho, because you have a very good 5-2. So we'll have to wait until Friday.
no, I'm 4-2 now, 4-3.
Oh,
So I'm
4-3.
I'm
Oh,
out. I
okay.
was needing to win.
Yeah,
Okay,
Tortue is
okay.
down paired. That's
I'm
unfortunate.
Okay. Okay. I guess you enjoyed the event anyway, and congrats for the FIFA World Cup. You deserve it.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay,
Congrats
thank you.
to Tortue for the top, and really, really well played.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, guys, thank you for the games, and Tortue, see you next week for the top 16.
Yeah, sure. See you.
Mate.
Bye.
Okay, see you.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye, chat.
Bye. Okay, so we are here and we're about to start the next match. It will be Patsque from Slovakia versus Dan from France. And as this first match, we have the winner reaching the playoffs, the top 16. So we are about to check the lineups. I have just a thing or two to do now. Just a little. That's okay.
So there's no rogues again, right?
Yeah, no rogue. The both
Okay.
rogues have been banned.
Alright.
Okay. Well, okay.
Oh, that's going to be interesting. I'll wait for you to display the lineups, but I think I kind of like what I see for these players.
Okay, in 2 seconds. Okay, and then there. Okay, like that. Yeah, I'm gonna display the lineups. Starting with Patsque.
All right.
Yeah. Okay,
So-
Patsque. Bringing a rogue. Warlock, I don't know what.
It's Phylactery, OTK, Mindlock, the usual thing.
The Death Knight and the Demon Hunter. Okay. So, what do you think about all of it, knowing that the rogue has been banned?
Yeah, so the rogue has been banned. The warlock is kind of standard. It's on Krad's list that everybody's picked up on. We have a Death Knight, which is Frost, 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 as shown on the website. It's called FFF. Nothing to do with the Fédération Française du Football. We have in this deck we have a twist from the first lists, which is that he only has one Rhyme-Fang sword. So the idea is people thought it was like Octobot, you play it on 3, you reduce your things, and then you win when you have the reductions. Now we're playing this more like a tempo or aggro kind of deck where you play for board, and so it's like it's not so important to have the weapon. So kind of an updated type of list. And we have a Demon Hunter, which is very, very similar. In fact, I think it's the same card for card, if not really close to Tortue's. so it's Relic, nerfed Relic. I
Mhm.
think this is probably a lineup from last week that must have been kept, or somebody else who's made a meta call that Relics were the nuts. We will see if that is true. Either way, this is a spicy lineup with some real good action in it.
I will say, and it's good to have the new class in this lineup. We want to see it in action because it's not very used nowadays. Okay, now we're jumping to Dense lineup, bringing a rogue as well, a Beast Hunter, new class as well, Aggro Demon Hunter, and Ramp Druid, but in Excel.
So Rogue has been banned. Hunter. So yeah, okay. This is why I said it was interesting. This is a Den type of lineup. So for those of you who don't know Den, he plays lots and lots of different card games, and he always does well on them. And he's got this thing where he's always gonna bring a tempo deck, and if the tempo deck does not exist, he's gonna make it. Recently he was playing Shaman with the new like Hawk Rider thing, like the 2/5 for 3. And he's made a Shock Spitter Hunter with double Battle Ram and Trogs and everything. Like this deck exists, you know, it's fine, but it's so underplayed that you would not expect it, right? And he's bringing it. And he's been talking on Twitter about it, you know, like the deck is working, you know, it's this thing. And then you have this aggro Demon Hunter, which, well, this time there's nothing like, yeah, it's seeing play in places. No, this is Den. It's his deck. He's made it. He's brought it, and he's ready to kick ass with it. So I'm really really happy to see that little bit of spice, the personal twist he's got on this meta, and a ramp druid with a also pretty neat inclusion of what's it called? Natural causes. So what this card does is 2 damage summon 8/2/2, which is really really cool for tempo. In the early slash mid game, he's playing this with I think Topior because it's a nature spell. Am I right? Yes, it is. He's playing the taunt package that we've seen in the new expansion on top of the combo, and he's also trying to play with Ranathol this time, despite it having been nerfed, saying 35 health, my kind of health. We going with it. I can't wait to see this.
Yeah, me too. I'm replying to Dan saying there is a patch to download. Is it normal? Just ask Blizzard. I was about to reply to him in English. J'ai dû faire la mise à jour également. Okay, so we're about to start. I'm giving the players the go in a few seconds. So we have a rogue, we have a hunter, we have a demon, we have a druid. Like that. No, c'est pas. Okay, so yeah. Patsque and Dan from Slovakia, from Patsque, from France for Dan. Very difficult. France. Okay.
Yeah, and there's another match I think for this round, which is kind of interesting to pronounce because it's Valu versus Lulu, so it's like 4 syllabs and 3 Lus in it. 3, yeah.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, really cool
Okay.
matches.
So for now, Dan it's not in the game because it's downloading the patch, and we all hope that it has very good bandwidth because we don't want to wait until tomorrow. So Patsque, where is okay? So your opponent is downloading the update. When is ready, you can start. Good luck. Okay. So where is Dan? Is Dan connected? Not yet, I guess. Trying to find it. Still difficult to use this friend list. You know, where are you, Dan? Dan is here. Not online for now. Okay, we have both players on cam. You're still with me?
I am.
Kanapesh? Good.
Yep.
I like when you're with.
I am here. I am here. I was trying to have a look at the update of the bracket with the new scores being added because I'm trying
I'm
to
not.
see if I'm.
I haven't made the update yet, but in few.
Well, you
Yeah,
haven't
it's
done it,
about
but
to.
Tortue has modified the score, so
Oh,
I
good.
can
Thank
I
you,
can
Tortue.
see it on Donkey website,
He
and yeah, I
wants
was
to.
checking.
He wants to be in the top 16. Made it himself.
Yeah.
It's the only guy I have broadcasted that entered the score himself.
Oh,
Every
really?
time I have to do this myself.
Because people forget, like they get emotional during the stream. There's this pressure that
Yeah, you're
you
right.
can feel on your shoulders, and then it's gone, and you're like, oh, it's finished. And somebody has to change the score for you.
And the first 5-2 is Saucisse One, not from French, but for Belgium. And then we have Lulu from
Yep.
Argentina as well.
No, Lulu is French, and he's from our
Okay.
practice group as well. So
So is French, but
Yep.
could be Argentina nation on
I think
his.
there's an issue with your display because I can very clearly see a French flag on my screen.
Okay, so you take it like that. Just wait a second. Okay.
I swear.
Attends, bouge pas. Je vais te partager si je peux. Est-ce qu'on peut partager dans ce truc-là? Ajouter des amis? Non, je pas d'amis. C'est quoi ça? Boîte de réception, on s'en fout. Passer en lecteur réduit, on s'en fout. Et c'est où pour partager? Ah, c'est là, c'est là. Partage ton
Je te
écran.
mets dans la convo.
Non mais bouge pas.
Ah, toi, moi je fais rien. Enfin, je mets un fichier dans la conf Discord. Genre.
Je fais ça. Est-ce que tu vois? Est-ce que tu vois? Il est où? Il est surligné.
Mais
là.
c'est une folie. Parce qu'on est d'accord, Donkey, ça prend les drapeaux de Battlefy en plus.
Ah non. Donc qui ça prend les drapeaux que le mec a mis sur le site de Donkey. Hop. Not the same thing. So he put the Argentinian flag on Battlefy. So I have to give him a loss penalty.
Oh, please don't.
Okay. Then there is Weirer from the Max Team 5-2 as well. Then Ragvam. Then Derpinox from French. Then Kanapesh, you may know him.
Yep.
And,
Heard of him. Pretty good.
And for now, at 14th place, yes, it's Dan with 5-1. So he has to win tonight, even if his tiebreaker is not that bad.
He's 5-1 and currently sitting at the 14th place, so I am under the impression that he really needs to win this game. Could be wrong, but it seems to me as though he has to. Or maybe not, because since he's got one less game than the others, he's still gonna be ahead of most 5-2s at the end. I don't know. But you know how it goes, right? Best chance to do it is just play your best game and win anyway. So you do that.
Okay, I'm asking Dan if he
is he connected?
As not in the game, but I guess he's still downloading the update.
I don't even know if I have him as a friend in the game or not. I think I must have had him before.
I have him, but it's not.
Let me check that.
Not marked connected yet. Okay, yeah. Is at the half. So, if you have something to tell us, it's now. If you want to sing something like, do you know a song called "California Girl" from David Lee Roth? Do you know David Lee Roth? You don't know him. but you should.
You know, when you said California Girl, I was thinking Katy Perry, so...
No. David D. Roth is the single leader from Van Halen.
Ooh, not bad.
And
That is a pretty
he
good
made,
band.
yeah, and he made some albums solo en anglais, je l'ai pas du tout.
Solo albums.
LPs, maybe. So, on his own name, David D. Roth, and on one of them, I guess he made two LPs. On one of them, there is this track, California Girl. And every time someone is calling you the California boy, I'm thinking about this song.
Oh.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
What do you want
I don't know.
us to tell? So if you went there when we just talk about that, Happy New Year. Yeah, is it better?
Ear. You said ear. You're right. It's
Yeah.
year with y at the beginning.
Happy New
And
Year.
yeah.
Happy
And
New Year
I will
to everyone.
have to change the room. Like I'm gonna have to move to another room when we begin the match because someone
Okay,
is
you
going to
can do it now because we are not on cam if you want to.
Oh, that's perfect. I'll do that then.
Okay. And we have
My
Maxence
PC.
on the chat saying we are in the same team in English anyway with Turtle and
What is he saying? He's not in
il
the
dit
same
on est
team.
dans le même team en anglais en tout cas avec Tortue, ça fait plaisir.
Oh yeah, because they both speak very, very good English.
On y est presque, hein?
Yeah.
We're almost there, guys. It's still downloading because the French guys doesn't download anything
No.
but when they have to.
Yeah, we
when
never
it's
download
too late.
updates.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, they didn't really tell us ahead of time. Like we could not tell before that there was going to be a patch. So there's that.
And we have Jerosia on the chat.
Oh, hi, man.
Hi, Jerosia. And he's the one of the guys who missed the Maxland 4. And I don't know how he does. Okay, still live.
How does he look himself in the mirror after that? Huh?
He wanted to come better. Like someone else. I am talking about Winter Co. having a wedding party on the Maxland 3.
Oh yeah, because I was about to say he was there at the Maxland 4.
Yeah, but not the Maxland 3. I don't know why it didn't cancel the wedding party. Well, it was not his own one.
I think I would have cancelled my own wedding to go to the Maxland.
I know. No, you should have celebrated the marriage still at the Maxland.
Exactly. Yeah, that could have been a nice side event.
Yeah, between the round 5 and round 6,
Yeah, we would have said yes to each other on stream. That would have been great.
Yeah.
She would have. Yeah.
Oh,
is it working?
We have Dan saying "c'est good."
Oh,
okay. Meaning it's
wait.
bon.
Don't say it. I was about
to
ask the chat to guess in 10 minutes. What do you think it means? C'est good in French.
Okay, so download over. It may connect in few seconds. Ok, dès que tu es connecté au jeu, vous pouvez lancer. Okay, we're about to start in about 30 minutes. Go! Oh. That.
Okay, guys, this is going to be as close as it can be to an ASMR stream now.
Then it's not
Oh, it's
offline
kind of
anymore.
funny.
But
I can see
cannot
Den on
see him.
cam from the past.
Okay, browsing the collection. Yeah.
Can you imagine playing
Okay,
a high stakes
so
match on camera?
we
in
have the
Rusinho?
typical French guy. Then
Yeah.
didn't update his game, knowing he has broadcasted. And now what is he doing? Then is making a deck. You know? Making a deck.
Dude is bored, so he's gonna build a deck.
Browsing the collection, everything is okay.
No, I mean, he's right. You have to make sure you haven't changed anything for ladder, or, like sometimes you have two decks and you forgot to name them. And
I
at the
don't.
last moment, you're like, which mage was that? And you click the wrong one, and it costs you a game. And I know that Den is one of those people who's really attached to getting every basics covered. Like, this guy knows every card in the game for each cost, so that when he evolves something, he knows what are the odds for each cost, for a ton, for stuff like that. And he's
Preparing to
going
battle
to tell
frame.
you, yeah, if you do something wrong, like, hey, pick the wrong deck, he's gonna tell you, how dare you be a competitive player and not even know what deck you're playing, you dumbass. So I really want to praise that about him, that he's a very conscious, careful competitor, right?
Yeah. I'm telling them that doing battle with a friend. I'm not telling them anything. Spectate. Then at the bottom of the screen. Oh, Lulu 13 is telling is asking us who's that sexy voice I hear. I guess it's when I am when I am talking. Thank you.
I think it was yesterday somebody compared my voice to an old woman's in France who works at the CNRS. I can't remember the name, but that was a bit weird. So it's got to be you, right?
The girl who were in space.
I don't think. No, she's pretty old. Do old people go in space? Maybe they do actually.
Yeah, when they die,
I'll check.
everyone go in the sky, you know.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, I found it. It's Marcela Yacoub.
Oh, I don't know her anymore.
Great. I haven't checked to see what she sounded like. I was pretty offended, to be fair. Well, are you guys ready?
Yeah. So we have the Beast Hunter with no beast but a mix, and he knows where the head is. No trading. You eat. Oh, I don't have the end from Patsque.
Wait, did they start the
Yeah,
game?
I have it. Yeah.
Where is Den?
Then it's at the bottom of the screen because it's French. Okay.
He was lost in my friend list. Like, he was nowhere near the top.
Yeah, he is at the bottom, just above the disconnected guys, but not in the connected guys. Yeah, you know, it's a French new game, and the friend list is brand new.
Yeah, hide and seek in the friend list.
That's it.
Well, so that means we have a little bit of catching up to do with this game. It's Hunter versus Demon Hunter.
Yeah.
So one of them hunts and the other one hunts hunters or demons, whatever it is. And you can tell that Den is on turn 4, already pretty close to killing his opponent, to be fair. You have Shock Spitters, which every time he attacks with his face, deal an additional damage on Battlecry. They do 3. There's one more stack on the weapon, so they're going to do at least 4 starting from next turn, so that's a lot of damage. And Patsque, on the other side, is, well, he's got the location. He's got the 6 mana relics, but it's going to be very, very tight. Like, he's got such a short window of opportunity to try and heal himself back up from turn 7 that I don't even know if the play is ever to play the relic next turn.
Okay, I'm replying to Lulu on the chat because of the Argentinian
delay.
flag, as you know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And I'm telling that in I don't know the word in English for radié. Il a été
Punished.
radié.
Oh, he was definitely
Fired.
not he was not
Fired.
radiated, hopefully. Fired, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
As a-
You got that one. Okay, so we're taking trades. You don't want this 2-3 to hit you twice when he could just
Yeah.
hit you once. That makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
And
In the head.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Then playing for the curve, dealing the damage where it's due. You have the possibility to play Shock Spitter Hero Power, or to take it just a little bit slower, you know? Like equip a weapon, make it
Yes,
bigger
thrower.
and bigger.
Thrower
Yeah.
at turn 6, it will be died. It will be dead. It's thrower.
Yeah. You don't have to rush it. Take your time. Just kill them on 6. That's fine. It's gonna be alright.
I like the deck with those shock spitter.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and the good candle shot with 3 attacks.
Mm.
Okay. Oh, lifesteal here. Back to 14.
Yeah, and you can
Okay.
see here that dense play of not playing any minions last turn really paid off here, because if there was anything that Patsque had to do 100% this turn, it was to play spell damage heal, not to die on 7. Or 6, actually. And so, Den played around it, did not give him 3 health, loaded his Shock Spitter up a little more, and he's set up lethal next turn. With half the healing gone from Patsque's deck, so really heads up play here last turn. Looked a little bit like nothing because, you know, playing 5 mana, doing things that you might as well have done in 2014 does not look very impressive. But it's actually such a well thought decision. It's gonna win him the game. That was nice.
Shock spitter dealing 5 from the end for 3 plus a 2/2 on board.
Actually, it's gonna do 10 because there's 2 of them.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Thank you for that.
No problem. I'm trying to say things, but not speak too loud because people are sleeping.
Yes.
So I
Okay,
have
so
to say things that less flashy. Yeah, that's it.
okay, Lulu on the chat has his nickname with 131313. I was thinking it was something to do with Marseille, but no, it's just like the number 13. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, guy, it's 1-0 for the Hunter now, and the Demon Hunter has been defeated just like that. The 3-0 Demon Hunter is now behind us, and
That was
maybe we'll see.
actually fast.
Yeah, very. The Phylactery Warlock or the Death Knight.
If you want to beat Hunter, man, I don't even know. Like, I have played 0 games of or against Hunter Dispatch, so I have no idea what the matchups are going to be like. Turns out Patsque, who I expect has played the matchup a little bit in preparation for this tournament, has decided to go with a Death Knight. The idea being that you play a couple minions in the early game and then you vomit your hand on your opponent's face and they melt in frozen acid. Kind of like Shock Spitter Hunter, right? Like you empty your hand and then you spit your damage on their face.
Ooh.
So it's gonna be vomit versus spit. Great game.
Yeah, but you have the Trogon one, and when you see
Actually,
this coin and this Horn of Winter, you don't like to see.
Does he have the 1 mana weapon? Yeah, he has the Bone Breaker in the deck, but he didn't draw it, which is a bit of a bummer because Trog is a very strong 1-drop for this matchup. But we have drawn into Frost Strike, which means that we can now clear the Trog on curve, and it's just good. You could play 2-2, say it contests the board and like you're fine with it, but you expose yourself to dangerous stuff like Wild Spirits popping a 3-1 and you're not clearing the Trog and your turn 3 is terrible. But then the reward is also bigger. He seems to decide to go with the greedier play.
Yeah, I was thinking about the Frost Strike.
Yeah.
We have fantasists on the chat saying casters think we are idiots. Not
No.
sure about that.
Who says that? Feels good, man. Nah. I don't think I think that bad of anyone. Trying to make it clear for everybody that the decks work a certain way, but I would never be bad to viewers. Nerubian Vizier being played on the curve. That's pretty nice with the Trog in play because that means your minion has another job than just trying to go phase. It also solves a problem for you because the Trog is a problem.
Okay, so what would it be here? You take the Frost Strike number 2.
Yeah, I think he didn't play Frost Strike number 1, so it's a bit strange. I was looking at chat, so I haven't seen the discovers, but I imagine that against Hunter you do expect to have a little bit of removal to do throughout the game, so it's never wasted. Play it while it's free, that makes complete sense. Okay. Good.
Lady Death Whisper.
Yeah.
That sort of could be all frost spells in your end.
This is like the best card in the deck. Because it means that you can, like I said, kind of vomit your hand. Like you play everything, you don't care about, like keeping resources for certain scenarios and whatnot. You just play things. Then you play the minion, and it makes a big hand anyway. And this hand is usually used to deal like, I don't know, 24 damage, 15 damage on turn 7, and it wins you the game. Then good recognition there is going white on the board because turn 4 is school teacher turn, which means that if Patsque plays a 4-4 on 4, which is the ideal play, he is going to take a lot of damage from that board, so he's got to find something else, something that is slightly less ideal. And that's gonna be
refreshing.
Yes. Flame Waker.
Okay. Good targets here. That's true.
Okay. We're Frost striking a 4 health minion.
Good use of this tunnels.
I like the order as well. Okay, coin 1. It's actually nice that you play the coin with the elemental on the board, because then your coin deals 2 damage, or 1 damage if there's only the phase, but it's pretty nice.
Okay, so what would be here? Okay.
Yeah, that was a snap play, but it was an obvious turn. You have Tavish in hand for next turn, so if Brand sticks, it's the nuts, but, I mean, it never sticks, right?
No.
So you play the 5/5. You're fine with that.
Yeah, so he plays Brand for the little minions we saw on the first game, sorry. The Tortue dealing any damage. Or maybe you can have a Brand into Astaro to get 2 copies of the Flamebringer. Maybe. Okay. Random enemy.
Yeah, this 3-3 is very, very powerful. Like, you can tell by watching this game, even if you're not very familiar with Death Knight. But this archetype, which is Triple Frost, aims at chipping damage at the opponent. That can be a little bit expensive, doesn't do a whole lot, but because it's so annoying to remove, like who wants to deal with a 2-2 on 2? Who wants to deal with a 3-3 on 5? You have better things to do. But since it's gonna damage you, you have to do something about it, otherwise the hand, which is full of damage, is gonna punish you. Now then curves the portrait, which is Tavish, chooses Ice Trap and Explosive Trap, which are presumably some of the best secrets in this matchup, because not only does it prevent board damage, it also messes with the Death Knight's curve, which is great. But he has yet to find a way to win the game. And we see that there's Bran and the Selective Breeder, which can give a lot of shock spitters, but I think that he spent so many turns with a Frozen Face, it's not so obvious how much damage is going to have on turn 8.
Okay, so only 18 life left for Dan here. This improved ice trap won't keep the minions to its face. Okay.
Hoffer is good. Okay, he's not.
I like it.
He's not removing anything. He's picking Hoffer. I guess he must have counted that with Hoffer.
Okay.
There was lethal set up next turn.
Deal 5 damage for them. It will be 10, I guess. If I remember well.
Yeah, actually no, it's gonna be 12 because the face is gonna swing another time. You never follow the game. Actually, Patsque drew a freeze, so I think it will be 10. And if my calculations are correct,
we have
wait.
3 good trades here.
Yeah, the Lady Frost Whisper is Death Whisper, sorry. It's going to be very important here, I think, because you want to refresh the mana. Like, you are the best play, I think, this turn, if you know it's not Freezing Trap, is to kill the Death Whisper, double the 7 mana spell, 3 mana spell, and 0 mana spell, and play both the 7 and the 3 mana spell. This way Den cannot buff the Shock Spitter, he doesn't do any damage from the board, and you develop a 5/5 and deal 4 damage, 3 damage.
Like it.
Yep. He also gets to play around the trap because he's got 2 refreshes in hand. He just needs to do it now. Come on. Don't be stupid. He did it. He misstepped. He messed up.
Oh,
Whoops.
it is not happy.
Yeah, Slipperino Deaderino.
It's not happy with it anymore.
Yep.
Oh, and we have
sad.
Bran sticks on the board. You don't want to do that. Never.
I think there was a setup for Patsque here, but he will lose this game. Probably try to play around a little bit too many secrets at once. Got a little bit mixed up with the things. Maybe he didn't count that the improved freezing trap would debuff by 4 mana instead of 2 or 1 or whatever it is. But that's going to be a hard punish for this game. And Den, with his very special hunter, is 2-0 and in the lead to get to the top 16.
You're right. You're right. And as I say, it doesn't have a quest in your start hand because it's not playing. But we have Patsque already with the weapon, the rune, Mithril Road.
And the coin.
And the mine. Never mind.
And the mine. That's right. Never mind. This is a.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, I was trying to find a reference. I was gonna try and modify Nirvana to make it like.
I
Mine
like it.
Nana.
It's the best album ever.
I know this is your jam. It is great.
Hmm? So now,
Interesting turn. So it could go many different ways. You could life tap, you could play the mine, or you could clear the minion.
I guess you
I
always like that.
I
Have
was
more
expecting a
thing to
mine.
more thing
Yeah,
to discount with the road, maybe.
yeah. I was expecting the mine because I thought maybe it's easier to cycle your hand if it's played before turn 6 or 5, whatever it is. But maybe it was not. Oh, and you can do mine and an AoE this turn, which is insane. Really, really good
Yeah, this one is
recognition here.
not bad. All right.
Yeah, this is probably the best setup you can get for your weapon on turn 4, so it just works perfectly. Do
Okay.
you hero power or play a weapon this turn? It is a weapon. You want to be juicing up those shock spitters as much as you can.
And this combo that we have here in this deck with selective breeder
Yep.
discover a copy a beast into shock spitter. Very very good. And we saw
It's really
it
good.
with Bran previously, and 3 copies of shock spitters already.
Yeah, that is a whole lot of shock spitting.
And another
You
one.
could have had a Viper in this deck, really, because you have a Discover. But, I mean, there's only Warlock. And to be fair, if Hunter loses, then still has aggro Demon Hunter left, which is probably as good a matchup as you can get. Demon Hunter versus Warlock. So there's a long path to victory for Patsque here. Well, Dan I think is probably just chilling, like he's curving powerful things. It's working out, 2-0 lead, everything good. And Patsque here, first part of the weapon has been done. You have a dead mine, you have reduced a couple of removal spells and combo pieces in the form of Shallow Grave. Looking pretty good, I would say, actually. Like, all you have to do is clear the board, but how hard is it?
Yeah.
Could just play Null.
Yeah, I guess you have to play the Gnoll here. Okay, prefers the Drain set. Model call to draw one more. I like
Yeah.
it. Yeah, it's maybe difficult.
Yeah,
You will
without
see
draw, it's gonna be
already.
hard.
So, for now, 4 damage for each shock spitter.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah, you do want to use this hero power each turn. Is right.
Yeah,
Like the
you curve the power.
oh, maybe something has to be done with exploding shit.
Looking at how this game is going, I would say you probably want to keep it because it's going to be a combo piece. But since he's drawn another one, he can be pretty liberal with it. Can play one to clear the board and another one to kill his opponent with the phylactery combo. Do you know the new combo, by the way?
No.
Okay, so the new combo that Patsque is trying to pull off this game is you play a lot of imps, that hasn't changed. You play the sheep, which is going to be your new defile, and you play a new minion, which is a legendary that eats the death rattles of its friends when they're dead.
Okay.
So what happens is you activate the sheep, which has been given a mine death rattle. It clears every minion except for the 1/3 because it's got 3 health. And so the 1/3 takes all of the death rattles and all of the mines, and then you kill it, and boom, magic.
Okay, I have to see that. And another
Yeah.
one, shock spitter.
Yay. I'm actually impressed by the amount of damage these things are gonna pull.
Yeah.
It's actually insane. You could play 1 because next turn you only have 8 mana, which is enough for 2 and a hero power. Seems that he agrees. And, well, Patsque could just win this turn with a better hand, I guess. He doesn't have draw, so it's gonna be impossible, I think. If he hero powers, draws the imps, and plays the spell that draws a lot of cards, he's not getting there. He doesn't have the mana for the Tamsin, which is horrible. Because that would have been such a great play for him. And it's looking very grim. There is 1, 3, and then 12. So there's 15 damage from hand next turn.
Yeah.
I'm not counting the board, except maybe for the weapon. Something's got to be done, and it's got to be done quick, Max. You have a sheep in your hand, but you're not killing the 2-3 and the 1-3, and you're popping a 2-1. This is hard decision-making moment. You have to do something. It's going to cost you the tournament if you don't do it now, and if you don't do it perfectly, he doesn't play the Gnoll for 1 mana, so it's going to cost 2 mana, so he doesn't get to play it anymore. He plays the sheep, plays an AoE, that clears everything. We're safe. We're good. Decided not to play the Gnoll for 1 mana. He could have done that. Probably would have been good.
Okay, but it's over with the 2 shock speakers and the hero power, as you said before.
Yes,
It's
it
3-0. It's
one
been
extra.
very quick. Very. Okay, 2-3-0s tonight. We will see if we can have the players for a little interview. I'm not sure if Twitch is still live. We
I
are
just
live,
got a
but
notification that
okay.
it didn't work.
Okay, so thanks for the games. Are you okay for a little interview? Okay, and where is then GG? Discord. We'll have Patsque, and we may have then that. Okay, we have both of them. I'm adding them to the conversation. And Patsque. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Hi, Patsque, do you hear us?
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hi, Dan.
Hi, guys.
And
French or English?
It's gonna be English, I think.
Okay.
yeah, I guess in English for the guys on the chat. GG for the game, Dan. We really loved this list. This very aggro hunter, very nice, and it defeated the demon hunter very fast. The demon hunter was 3-0 in the first game, won 3-0. And you managed to deal with it just like that. May you tell us about this this deck list, maybe?
Well, this was the deck I climbed to Legend this month, so I was really comfortable on it. And the more I play it, the more I want to make it an aggressive deck, because I think it's one of the decks with the highest potential when it comes to damage. But it's also one of the slowest to kind of set it up. Like if you compare it to Demon Hunter, to Rogue, maybe to Death Knight, usually you're like 1 turn slower than your opponents. Like it's easy for you to kill around 7, 8, sometimes 9, while they're gonna be more on like 6, 7. So I was trying to find a way to gain that turn, and the way I did it was just play more aggro in the early game.
Okay. And do you have any questions on that, Kanapesh, maybe?
Yes. I said in the introduction that you had a very personal style to deck building, that you like to make tempo heavy decks, and it usually did very well for you. Would you like to talk to us a little bit about how you built your lineup and why you chose to bring, well, this hunter, but also I think the aggro demon hunter, which we haven't been lucky enough to see tonight.
So the idea for this week was I was expecting Rogue and Demon Hunter a ton, and I knew I was gonna ban one of the two, and I knew the other one was gonna be up, and no matter what, like no matter like kind of the way I was thinking about it, the deck could trio me. So because I really like Druid and I really like Hunter, and to me Rogue is much better against these two than Demon Hunter, I was gonna go for I'm gonna ban Rogue, I'm gonna leave Demon Hunter up. And then I just did research, and Aggro Demon Hunter was amongst the best decks against Quest Demon Hunter. So I just practiced it a little bit, and I think the only difference in my list is double beaming Sidekick to make the early units much more resilient. Because 4 health is really easy for Demon Hunter because Barrage, but 6 health is a completely different problem. So this list was really here to remove me of the problem. Please, Demon Hunter, don't trio me.
Yeah, and it worked out.
And Patsque, we saw you brought this Death Knight deck, and it was very interesting to see the class in action, and you were close to have a win with the deck. What do you think about the whole lineup and especially this class right now?
So the lineup felt okay. I think I brought the 4 decks, or rather the 4 classes I'm more comfortable on. I didn't bring Miracle Rogue and like the Sinful Brand DH, mostly because I wasn't comfortable on them. Like when submission happened, now I would have probably rather made that change. Because I don't think that the Relic list has been performing for me at all. And for Death Knight, the deck feels very strong. I feel like in that game that I had, I didn't play around the correct secret pretty much, because what I expected there wasn't the ice trap, but mostly I was thinking about the secret that deals 8 whenever I play 3 cards.
Yeah,
So
I could have picked it, and I thought the exact same. I was like, nah, he's gonna think about this one. Let's just try to annoy you a little bit more. And I had a ton of damage already in hand at that point, so.
Mostly what I've been doing this whole like tournament was sweeping with Warlock. I feel like that deck is absolutely absurd in an LHS format.
It is, yeah, it's really good.
So out of 5 of my wins so far, 3 of them were Warlock sweeps, either sweeps or reverse sweeps.
Yeah.
So today I was in the mood for another reverse sweep, but it didn't go my way.
Feels bad.
okay.
It did not go your way, but you are 5-2, and I think there is a chance for you to still make it to the top. Have you checked your tiebreakers? Looked into it?
I do believe my tiebreakers aren't that great.
For now you're 6. For now you're 16.
Ooh.
So
okay,
for now
I don't know
it's
how
okay.
many matches
But stop the
are yet to
count.
be played.
Stop the count now, and we have 7 matches. I'm not sure that.
I think there's only one that's gonna matter.
Yeah,
and it's gonna
Misrael
be...
versus Paljua, and it will be played Friday.
There's Benkyugi too. There's another match between Benkyugi and some other guy. I forgot. Oh, I think he got down paired, so maybe it doesn't work.
Benkyugi, but it has been defeated. No.
I don't know. He's a 4-2, but I think he was paired against someone
Okay,
who's a 3-3. So
yeah. You're right.
smart.
You're right. I was just looking about the 5 ones remaining in Israel versus Paljua. Yeah, you're right.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Anyway, this tournament has been a blast overall. I am not somebody notable in the community. I haven't had any like good performances in the past in this game. This is not my main game, so I'm very happy for. I'm very surprised I made it so far, especially after losing round 1. So yeah, I'm still very happy with my performance. If I top it, that's cool. That's very good. But if I don't, so be it. I'm still
That's
very happy.
the best possible mood to have. And
I w-
enjoy it while it lasts, and be fine if it doesn't work. Like, life goes on. There is more games to play, as you said.
Yeah, of course. And I know Dan from his success in other games. I haven't really followed his Hearthstone journey too much, but I've seen him around in LOR.
You can
So-
pronounce Marvel Snap. We're okay with that.
I think
No,
he
no,
meant
no.
Runeterra.
It's
Yeah, it was.
Runeterra.
We go
I'm
back.
sorry.
We go back in Runeterra mostly with Patsque.
So I mean, if I had to lose to somebody, I'm happy that it's him, and
Oh,
I will be cheering for him. And Connor is another player I want to
Let's
be
go.
on
We're actually
team.
teammates.
more geniuses, yeah.
Good.
Be
Good. We like
genius.
it. We like it. Thank you guys for having been here with us tonight and for the games. And
Well, thanks for the tournament. It's so smooth. Like you have a tournament that's lasting like for 3 months, and you manage to be so smooth. That's actually incredible.
Agree.
Thank you. Thank you. And we'll have the top 16 starting next week. So we'll have Dan and maybe Patsque. So maybe see you, the both of you, next week. Good luck with that.
Thank you, guys.
Bye-bye.
Okay,
guys.
guys, see you.
See ya.
Okay, it's over. We have Tortue winning 3-0 over Rusinho, and then winning 3-0 over Patsque. It's 2 wins for France now, and we have two new guys in the top 16. So Tortue, and then for now the top 16 is Bruto, Connor, Rami 94, Valu, Tortue, then. That's it. We know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them. 10 places, 10 slots we filled. So
Yeah.
the round ends at Friday. In the night in France, and we will announce it. The top 16, all the players. We will make it. What do you think, Kanapesh? Will you be in the top 16?
We have this little bit of script story kind of thing with the practice group, which is that 4 of us are currently in a eligible position to make it to the top. So
Good.
I would like to believe in the script, say that we are all 4 in there, and there's also high stakes for Lulu if he loses. So
Lulu
yeah.
from Argentina, you mean?
Yeah, this one. So I want to believe, and if it doesn't work out, like Patsque said, I think that's the best philosophy. Just enjoy something, it can be the Max Open Cup, it can be hopefully ladder and like whatever is going to be 2023 esports on Hearthstone. Just glad that I get to play those tournaments.
We have information about that. We get that the announcement for the 2023. Yeah, you can hear it. The announcement for 2023 is Hearthstone Esports will be made in 2024. So all the line, guys.
I was actually believing you. I was like, wait, is there going to be a good surprise at the end of the stream?
Yeah,
No,
maybe just 1 year to wait, and you will know.
Yeah, just an ear to wait.
And Happy New Year! Happy New Year!
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Kanapesh. Thank you, the
Thanks,
chat.
Max. It's been a
And
pleasure.
see you next week for the top 16. We'll have great matches.
Yeah.
See you.
See ya.